Maruti's finally brought the S-Cross to India, the car that all of us have been waiting for a long time now. Maruti feels that if you don't want a hatchback, you don't want a sedan, an SUV is too big for you, this is the car. It's the crossover. It's not as small as a hatchback, not as big as an SUV, but does all things that both cars do. Rohan has been driving a Duster for a while now. It'll be good to get a perspective from him.
Hi Anubhav,
Hi Rohan.
how have you been?
I'm good, how are you?
Very good too.
Come meet the S-Cross.
Wow, Maruti's newest crossover.
Yes.
So ladies and gentlemen, today we'll answer a very simple question. S-Cross versus the Duster. Are they truly comparable or is there space for both of them to exist? In this market, let's go find out. Yeah, so are they directly comparable?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Also, a disclaimer. This is the all-wheel drive version. It gets independent suspension all round and of course all-wheel drive. You also get a regular Duster with just the front-wheel drive version, which is actually comparable, especially on specs, to this one. So
Yeah, more engine-wise.
yeah, more engine-wise.
Yeah.
That's more city-focused, don't you think?
Absolutely. I don't think Maruti is trying to capture the SUV crowd.
Right.
You know, they say they're trying to create a category which is the crossover category.
Yeah.
So, you know, a hatch is small for you, but you don't want an SUV for, say, parking issues.
Right.
You know, so you need space, you want luxury, you want comfort, but you don't want a big car for it.
I think the Duster really is more of an all-round vehicle for a lot of people who want something that can do a bit of everything. So it's got good ground clearance, it's got the presence, it's got decent space.
Yeah.
I think that's more comfortable on the inside. The seats are better, there's more room on the inside. So I think the Duster, if you're looking at it as something that you drive in the city and then you already have, say, a farmhouse somewhere, or you generally do some amount of
But how many people actually go off-road?
Yeah, it's good for those kind of people. I'd say bad road driving, not really off-road driving.
I also think that a lot of people have opted for the Duster because there wasn't something like this available.
Which is true.
I don't think, it still has a prominent influence from the old SX4.
It's very quirkily Japanese. It's got that quirky Japanese factor to it.
But that's a good change in a way because Japanese cars have been thoda staid.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's been, I like the way that the tail has been designed.
Yeah, it's quite, comes in quite
it looks
together.
Nice, yeah. How do you think is the overall dynamic package of the car? I mean, did you really enjoy the handling?
Pretty good actually. Maruti got us a good route from Bombay to Nasik to drive. Not exactly twisties, but a mix of, some corners and especially the ghat section.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun to drive. I didn't expect it to be.
Yeah.
So it is a pleasant surprise.
And it's a new engine too, 1.6.
The engine I think deserves a special mention.
Yeah.
About the 1750 RPM range, it's pretty punchy, and you can easily do speeds which are not legal pretty much all over the country, but you can do them comfortably.
Yeah, I agree
it's stable and it gives you a good feel. So, what do you think, Rohan? Nice place to be, I think.
Yeah, I think the overall quality, touch and feel, wow, soft plastics on a Maruti, I haven't seen that in
See, that's the point,
actually.
They are really stepping out.
And and the good thing is there's not much similarity, frankly very little similarity between this and the Ciaz. Okay,
that's another plus,
the indicator stalks and the
of course,
wiper stalks have some similarity. These controls, we have a long-term Ciaz,
yes.
But 6-speed gearbox in this 1.6
and this
engine.
the reverse pull-up, I think this is the first in a Maruti.
Again, first in a Maruti. this automatic climate control is from none of the Marutis that you currently find.
And it's very effective.
Yeah, just gentle central console design.
Yeah, like I like the dials, the screen in between
Yeah.
which tells you basic information.
Yeah.
You know, how much fuel
It's
you're
very clean.
consuming.
I like the size of the screen. I like the clarity of the screen. But I don't think it's very intuitive. It's not very easy to use.
I quite like
the
it.
Duster for
I
some
quite
reason.
like it
It's
actually.
simpler.
No, I really like it. Yeah, it definitely could be better, but it's fairly easy to use. It has navigation. You can connect your phone, of course, your audio, radio stuff.
I don't know. I somehow find the one of the Duster.
You've just been driving it for too long.
Yeah.
You know, if you drive this for too long, I hope Maruti is listening,
Yeah.
and you'll get used to this also.
Probably.
Right.
But generally, I think black interiors work now. I think it's a
Yeah,
good
even it
setup.
has a parking sensor switch. The engine's
Yeah,
stop
and
start.
You get 2 airbags and ABS.
Yes.
And,
I think 6 airbags would have been a
yeah,
deal clincher,
Yeah, I think some of the competitors have 6 airbags.
especially Hyundai.
Yeah. So about S-Cross, Duster.
Any day the S-Cross.
Why?
I don't know. It just feels more premium, more sorted. There's nothing wrong with the Duster, but it's not. I don't know. It doesn't do the same things.
Is it more utilitarian?
Probably, maybe you know, like a more off-road. You don't want things clanging, banging.
Yeah.
You know, but see, like it has a nice touchscreen, fairly okay layout, but
Yeah,
I
but
think
it
one word for me is premium. This does not
doesn't
feel premium.
Yeah, I mean, I've had trouble, using this.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
controls right under the handbrake. I mean, come on.
I mean, everyone's complained about it, but Renault just chooses to stick with it.
It's strange because they still use this pod right behind. Now, it's not intuitive the first time you use it, and not very easy to use it. But after a couple of uses, like the way I have now lived with it, it's very easy for me to now use it. I kind of appreciate it that it's not here because it leaves me free. Even though the cruise control buttons are here, now cruise control is barely used.
Yeah.
Volume control is used a lot more.
Yeah.
So when I'm driving and I'm driving enthusiastically, find a nice set of twisties and I'm enjoying the drive, yeah, it's great. This all-wheel drive version even comes with the ESP.
Yes.
Which, quite frankly, is more of a nanny in this case. But
I think it's needed for some
yeah,
people.
it's utility in here. I think
Yeah.
you're not buying this car for the way the interiors look. It's not.
I agree, but
It's not a
they
clincher.
play an important role. You know, it may not be so important for the
maybe
driver.
Maybe the next Duster they'll probably get better.
Maybe the S-Cross will inspire them.
Maybe the S-Cross will inspire them.
No, they've probably chosen this car to introduce the Nexa concept. Nexa, by the way, is a new range of premium dealerships,
Yeah.
which Maruti is setting up now.
Yeah.
I think the first one opens up in Delhi next week.
Yes, and they've already started selling. They started selling the Ciaz over there. This
Yeah.
is going to join in, and their new premium hatch that's going to sit above the Swift, the YRA,
Yeah.
code-named YRA.
Yeah.
I think all those 3 products are going to come to the Nexa.
And the Vitara, whenever it comes. Okay, so you heard us talk about what all the S-Cross can do, how comfortable it is, luxury, space, everything. But there's one thing that car can't do.